If you're trying to clean up eating in the new year, or you're just flirting with intermittent fasting, let's talk about the real villain. It's not hunger. Hunger is like a polite email. Hello, just checking in. Is there any chance we can eat soon? Cravings are like a toddler with Wi-Fi and your Amazon password. And sugar cravings, those are the toddler after a nap with a megaphone. So today I'm going to give you an instant craving killer. Something you can do in 30 seconds that can help shut down a craving fast. Then I'll give you a short list of other quick, evidence-based craving crushers you can rotate through like tools in a toolbox. Because here's the root cause truth. Cravings aren't a character flaw. They're a biology plus brain wiring problem. Your body is looking for quick energy. Your dopamine system is looking for quick comfort. And modern food is basically engineered to make you forget you ever had goals. All right, let's do the weird trick first. Picture this. You're doing great. Then 8:47 p.m. hits. And suddenly you're thinking about cookies like they're a lost love from high school. Here's the 30-second move. Peppermint. Yes, peppermint. Not peppermint flavored regret. Real peppermint. Here's what you do. Grab peppermint essential oil or even a peppermint tea bag. Bring it close and take 3 slow nasal breaths. Inhale 3 seconds, hold 1, exhale 4. Then do that 3 times. If you don't have oil, chew a piece of sugar-free mint gum or use a mint mouthwash for 20 seconds. Why does this help? Because strong sensory signals, especially mint, can act like a brain reset. Peppermint has been studied as an appetite and intake reducer in small trials. People reported less hunger, and in some studies, even ate fewer calories over time. No, it's not magical, but it's a legitimate sensory interrupt. And it works fast because cravings are often a loop. Cue, urge, ritual, reward. Peppermint interrupts the ritual part. Now let's stack the deck with a few more instant craving killers. You don't need all of them. You just need 2 or 3 that fit your life. Here we go. First, brush your teeth. I know, it sounds like your dentist and your grandma teamed up to make a diet plan. But think about it. Brushing creates a kitchen is closed signal. Minty toothpaste makes sweet foods taste weird, like you're chewing chocolate inside a pine tree. There's also research and clinical evidence showing that brushing after dinner can reduce late-night snacking. The mechanism is part sensory, part psychology. Clean mouth equals we're done eating. This is especially powerful if your craving is happening after your last meal of the day. Brush, floss, mouthwash if you want to be extra. Then get out of the kitchen like it's a crime scene. Second, chew gum. Gum is the "I'm busy right now" signal from your mouth and your brain. Studies show chewing gum can reduce self-reported hunger and cravings. And in some experiments, people ate less during snack tests after chewing gum for a bit. Is gum the cure for our ultra-processed food culture? No, but it's a fast, low-effort tool. Pick sugar-free, preferably mint, and chew 5 to 10 minutes when the cravings hits. Third, water. But do it with purpose. Sometimes what your brain calls hunger is actually thirst, stress, or boredom wearing a hunger costume. Drinking a full glass of water can stretch the stomach and send fullness signals up to the brain. Research shows that drinking water before meals can reduce how much people eat at that meal. Now, I'm not saying water turns you into a monk, but water can absolutely take the edge off. Quick protocol. Drink 12 to 16 ounces of water. Pause for 2 minutes, then decide if you still want the food. Bonus points if it's sparkling water. Some people find the bubbles help. One small note from your friendly neighborhood doc. Don't chug a ton of water late at night, unless you enjoy waking up at 2:13 a.m. to use the bathroom. Hydration is great. Sleep is also great. Don't make them fight. Fourth, L-glutamine. The maybe weird, maybe wonderful option. L-glutamine is an amino acid. Your body can use it in multiple ways, and it has been studied for metabolic and gut-related effects. Some clinicians and nutrition folks use it specifically for sugar cravings. The classic method people swear by is a small amount of L-glutamine powder on the tongue or mixed in a little water when a sugar craving hits. Here's the honest doctor-style truth. The evidence specifically for 30-second craving shutdown isn't rock solid with huge randomized trials, but glutamine has evidence in other metabolic contexts, and many people report it helps cravings, possibly by supporting steadier energy and reducing the quick sugar rescue feeling. If you want to try it, this is an N of 1 experiment. Low risk for most people, but if you have significant medical conditions, are pregnant, or take multiple meds, check with your clinician. Fifth, micro exercise. 20 seconds. If your craving is loud, your body might be asking for a state change. And exercise, especially a brief burst, can change your internal chemistry fast. There's emerging science showing vigorous activity increases compounds related to appetite suppression. Even without the lab talk, here's what we see clinically. A short burst of movement can reduce cravings by shifting stress hormones, improving mood, and breaking the mental loop. Try this. 20 seconds of marching fast in place, or 10 squats or a quick stair climb. Then breathe slowly for 20 seconds. It sounds almost too simple, but cravings are often a nervous system event. Movement helps the nervous system discharge that "I need something right now" signal. Now, quick reality check. These are craving fire extinguishers, not the whole fire department. If your cravings are constant, intense, and daily, I start asking root cause questions. Are you undersleeping? Are you stressed out of your mind? Are you eating too many ultra-processed foods that keep dopamine cravings alive? Are you skipping protein at meals? Are you doing a fasting schedule that's too aggressive for your current physiology? Because cravings aren't random, they're information. And if you want to win the new year, don't rely on motivation. Motivation is a flaky friend. Build a system. Here's your quick craving crusher plan. Pick 2 from this list. Peppermint sniff or mint gum, brush teeth and maybe use mouthwash, water plus 2-minute pause, micro exercise burst, L-glutamine experiment. When a craving hits, do one immediately. Wait 2 minutes. If needed, do a second tool. You're not white knuckling it. You're rerouting the circuit. And by the way, if this is helpful and you want more root cause strategies for fat loss, metabolic health, and how to make your environment stop sabotaging you, take a second to like and subscribe. It helps this message reach the people who are currently fighting their pantry like it owns them money. All right, last thing. If you try the peppermint trick, I want you to treat it like a science experiment. Test it when cravings are mild. Test it when cravings are intense. See if it works better at night versus mid-afternoon. And tell me in the comments, which craving hits you the hardest? Sweet, salty, crunchy, or all of the above with a side of shame? Because the goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. And fewer moments where you're standing in front of the fridge like it's going to answer your emotional needs. Your future self is going to thank you. And your pantry might be a little less powerful than it used to be.